What's up, everyone? This is Garrett from Men of Iron. I hope everyone's doing well today. You guys saw the intro video maybe a couple days or maybe a week ago about how at Men of Iron the month of January is all about leadership. And so part of what we want to do in this month is we want to give you guys some meat to take in and to hold on to and to possibly discuss with your mentors and proteges. And part of that is blogs, and some of that is like we're doing today, and it's just going to be quick video interviews with ministry participants, mentors, and proteges alike. So today we've got actually my brother, Justin Barbush. Justin has been a mentor at Victory Church for Men of Iron since 2006, I believe, since the inception of the ministry. And so what we're going to be talking today what we're going to be talking about today with Justin is the topic of leadership. And so Justin, I emailed you some questions. I had you think through some things. And if you remember, folks, what we talked about was that leadership, the effectiveness of our leadership is all about remaining in Christ. So if we're remaining in Christ as men daily, weekly, okay, we really believe at Men of Iron that our leadership will be that much more effective. And so, Justin, our question to you today is if you could share with all the mentors and proteges and directors out there, for you, what do you personally do to make sure that you're walking with Christ each day or that you're remaining in Him on a daily basis?
Right. The biggest thing that I do is obviously I get into the Word, pray, and that for me has to be first thing in the morning. If I don't start my day off, realistically, I'm probably not going to do it. So for me, it's getting up early. That's my time. I don't have the worries of family. My wife and kids are usually still in bed. So for me, it's first thing in the morning, do my devotions. I have a devotion right now with my with my protege. We're reading through Judges. We're discussing that every 2 weeks. So I do some reading of Judges and I do my devotion. And then while I'm doing that, I'll have worship music on in the background just to kind of get me in the right thought frame of mind. So that's what I do first thing in the morning. And again, it's difficult. If I don't do it, chances are it's not going to happen. If I get home at night from work, have family commitments, mentally just need to shut down maybe, so I'm probably not going to be real effective at night.
So in other words, I hear you saying you're intentionally waking up early to sort of retreat on your own. And that's very similar to what Christ had done. Christ was in front of the masses, but yet he took time to retreat, to take time with the Father. And so what sort of, explain the difference of your day. Okay, you wake up, give us a time. What time are you waking up to do this thing?
Generally, I'm up, my alarm goes off around 4:20, 4:30.
Okay.
So there may be a couple snoozes in there.
Okay, understandable.
But what I have done and what I've found has worked best for me is I have a chair right in my bedroom, so I can get right out of bed, I can sit there, turn my lamp on, and I have my Bible, I have my devotion, and then I have a leadership book that I'm reading.
Okay.
So that's all sitting right there, and I just spend the first, some days it's more than others. It's always at least 10 minutes.
Okay.
But it could be as much as 30 to 45 minutes of just reading, quiet time. And then I may work out, but I'll always try and do my devotions and stuff before I do anything.
Okay. So
I start right away. I have to start right away. It seems to work best for me.
So explain the difference in your day. You wake up and you do that compared to you wake up, you don't do that. I mean, what's the difference of your day? How are you feeling differently?
Yeah, I don't know that I so much feel any different, but right away, if you start your day off, I think your mindset, is more maybe Christ-focused, where if I just get up, I rush into work, and I have to deal with something, I'm probably less likely to stop, pause, think about what I read or even my mindset of how I deal with something. Mm-hmm. I might go into fix-it mode instead of stopping, reflecting, and maybe just praying about it.
Awesome.
So it just changes your mindset for me, and I think whatever you start your day out with, and if you think about it, we've all shown up to work, and we've whether we had a fight with our wife or a fight with our kids, if that's how you start your day, chances are something else is going to snowball. So for me, it's just starting that, getting in the right mindset, and then, you know, when I do see my wife and kids in the morning before I leave, you know, even my mindset of communicating with them, and even in the business of life, just stopping and telling them to have a good day or praying with them, it just puts me in a better mindset.
Awesome. Well, hey, Justin, thanks for your time. We want to just encourage each of you mentors and proteges, if you've watched this and you're taking all of this in, man, discuss this with each other. How is your time spent in the morning, whether it be in prayer or in worship or reading the Word or whatever it might be? How is that affecting your leadership? For Justin, in order for his leadership to be effective, he's got to wake up, he's got to be in the Word, he's got to be praying, he's got to be playing with some worship music, and so that works for him. But what works for you guys? We want you to comment below, share this video with others out there, and we'll talk to you soon.